Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been way too long. First of all, don't mind me. I'm deep oiling and deep conditioning my hair, but I am here and I'm ready to come back with a new channel. I'm hoping I don't have to edit this. I just want to try to be as natural and, you know, just let it flow as much as I possibly can. With that being said, it's Life with Natty up in here, okay? I'm just putting it out there. It's so funny. I haven't been on this for so long. This feels kind of weird. I'm not used to this. I did ask you guys to do a survey for me to let me know what you guys wanted me to speak about on my next channel. So that's why I'm here. We will be talking about racism. With that being said, I'm gonna share my experience with racism and I'm gonna speak about what's currently happening right now. This is a very hard topic and discussion to talk about. I don't speak about racism publicly because a lot of people like to shame you and always have opinions, and it's good to have opinions, but when people just like nitpick at certain things and it's just like, okay. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start off with letting you know about my personal experience with racism. Growing up, I grew up in a Caribbean, I almost said biracial, but I grew up in a Caribbean household. So my mom is Jamaican and my dad is Guyanese. My mom is more dark skinned and my dad is more fair skinned, hence why I'm light skinned. With that being said, I love my culture. I love my race. I wouldn't change it for the world. You get great food, great drinks, good music, and good vibes. That's all I gotta say with that. So I got the best of both worlds. Anyways, growing up, growing up, I usually was attracted to black guys, whether it's dark skin, light skin, brown skin. I was just always attracted to black guys. Now, with that being said, the people around me would sometimes say, oh, you know, maybe you should try getting out of your comfort zone and date somebody else and try this and do that. And I get that they're trying to help me, because the relationships that I was previously in were black guys and it didn't turn out how I wanted it to or how I expected it to turn out. So I get that's why they're saying those things to me. But at the same time, like, you're discriminating black men, and not all black men are the same. So those type of conversations or their point wasn't really valid to me. I didn't really care for their opinion about that because I know what I'm attracted to and I know what I like. So it kind of just went over my head. And at some point, like, it would hurt me because knowing that certain individuals are saying those things to me, it goes back for me thinking like, do you guys not know, or can you guys not see that I am black? So you guys saying these things doesn't just affect the black men or the black people outside of me. It affects me too. I'm part of your circle. These comments also affect me. Okay? That's one, I guess I could say that's like one incident that occurred. I also, when I was in high school, there was a group of girls. There were Filipino, black, whatever. There was a bunch of girls in a group. You know how they had like different gangs or whatever. So I was never part of gangs. Anyways, that's besides the point. They would call me they wouldn't call me. They would make fun of me because I had big lips or I have big lips. As a black woman, most of us black women have voluptuous lips. First of all, I love my lips, and I've always loved my lips. So they would make fun of my lips, how they're so big and ray-tay-tay, and they would say that I'm a brainer and a bummy and all these, like, they would just call me all these names because of my lips. Mind you, these individuals didn't know me, knew nothing about me. I've never had a conversation with them. So it's either you guys are jealous of my lips or you have nothing better to do with your life. So them calling me names, it hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It came to a point where I didn't want to go to school. I was actually scared because they wanted to fight me. Like, I never caused problems, no drama. They wanted to fight me. And honestly, like, I didn't want to go to school. I was actually terrified to go to school. So yeah, they called me names because of my lips. Whatever. I love my damn lips. I don't care what anyone says about my lips. But that being said, going now to the future a little bit more, I went to, I believe it was a mall, and I brought my niece and my nephew with me, and we were in a store, and this individual continuously kept following us, and I caught on after a while. And yeah, you could be security or whatever, that's fine, but you're following us because we're black. And to some people, I'm not gonna lie, like, I look pretty young for my age, but at the same time, like, you don't know that. Anyways, besides the point, you were following us in the store, and when I see people following me in a store, I get completely turned off to the point where I don't even want to purchase anything. I just want to leave. And that is exactly what happened. But in the process of that individual following us, I had to turn around and say, is this person really following us right now? Like, I have money to purchase stuff that's in my hand, but because you're following me, I'm not going to make a purchase. And it's funny because not too long ago, my niece, I believe it was my niece, sent me a video about a lady. She was actually being followed in a store as well, and she had things in her hand, and she noticed that the individual was following her, and she ended up taking her item. Every time she picked up an item, she'd take it and say, here, you can hold it. Here, since you want to follow me, you might as well be my assistant and help me cash out. So I took that video and I'm running with it, because the next time that somebody follows me in a store, I kid you not, that is going to be my next thing to do. I will literally take my item and you are going to hold it since you want to follow me. I hate that with a passion. I honestly hate that with a passion. It drives me nuts. Yeah. Anyways, another incident that occurred was I was working at this private institution, and the lady that I was working with, not for, working with, she obviously is an older lady, and she would basically make me, I guess, be her assistant slash maid. I don't know what you want to call it, but the office, like where we worked, was at the front of the office where people can see you, like right when they walk in. And her desk was at the front, and she would make me basically sometimes come from the back, get her water bottle and fill it up. Mind you, she's literally like kind of right beside the water fountain or the water tank. She wanted me to fill up her water bottle. She wanted me to warm up her food. She wanted me to literally clean the whole back area. She never wanted me to work at the front. I was never allowed to work at the front of the office. This institution was managed by brown individuals. I'm not prejudiced, I'm not racist, but I notice a lot of things. And I'm of color and I dress differently from them, and they weren't acceptive of it. So I was always in the back. And at that point, it happened a few times, and honestly, I was very turned off, and I left the job. I just quit. I didn't even care at that point. You're not going to treat me like your damn slave or your assistant. That is not part of my job description. Cut that right out. I left to another institution, and the joke is that same lady is at my current institution, and when I see her, I'm just like, like, you can't talk to me. Anyways, those are a few of my experience with me being Black. And, George Floyd changed the whole world on his incident. His incident was tragic. It shouldn't have happened. The way that it happened with kids being there, like, it just shouldn't have happened. That officer should be in jail for the rest of his damn life. As a matter of fact, he should be on the death penalty. That's just a fact. As Black people, you guys know that we compete with each other, and it is really, really sad. We need to be uplifting, empowering, motivating, supporting each other, because the world is going to see it, how we treat each other, and they're just going to treat us how we treat us. Like, come on, guys, really think about that. And that is bizarre. That's crazy to me. Why is it that we have to be in competition? Why is it that we always have something negative to say? Why is it when we own a business, our customer service is poo? Most of our customer service is poo. I kid you not. I went to Patty Gal the other day. Their food tastes good. I'm not going to lie to you. But your customer service is poo. You think I'm going to want to shop there again? No. I'm the type of person, your customer service, no matter the color, anything, your customer service has to be A1. And as Black people, we do not have A1 customer service. Or let me rephrase that. Most of us do not have A1 customer service. Either you mess up an order, you're not compliant, you are late with an order. Like, there's just so much things that I can pinpoint out as a Black woman that I see. Even entrepreneurs, like for my niece and my nephew, I try to help them and direct them in the right path so that they can be better at what they're currently doing. They're still young, but I want them to succeed and be higher than what they currently are at. So I will give them tips and points and show them what other people are doing and not doing that they should be doing and not doing. And that's how we should be as a Black community. Uplifting each other instead of competing with each other. I don't know why we're always in competition. Get that out of your head and uplift each other. This is BS. This is 2021. Get it together and figure it out. Sorry, it frustrates me that customer service from Black communities, Black entrepreneurs are so poo. It's really, really sad to me. Sorry. Anyways, now we're dealing with Asian racism. And I can't really 100% feel what the Asian community is feeling because I'm not Asian, but I can understand what they're going through. I have nieces that are half Asian and Black. They're actually half Filipino and Black. And you see that they're mixed. You see their hair, you see their face, you can tell that they're mixed. And I don't want them to be dealing with all this racism, Asian, whether it's Asian or Black, and People will say most of it's coming from America. Okay, from America. Yes, okay. It is coming from America. It happens in America. And it's spoken about in America. The same thing that's happening in America is the same thing that is happening in Canada. But us Canadians don't really speak on it, don't publicize it. It's not really on the news. It only came on the news as of recently since George Floyd. I should say more consistently now. It's sad that they're killing us. They're killing us Asians. They're killing us blacks. Young, old, they don't care. They don't care who's watching. Literally, physically, they don't care. The community, the world, the officers, they don't care. It's really, really sad and heartbreaking that the world is going through this. Even me speaking about this is hard for me to talk about. I don't like speaking about racism. I speak about it within my own circle because I'm more comfortable that way with speaking about it. But you guys asked for this video. I'm here giving it to you. With that being said, racism is not okay. Black lives do matter. And if you say all lives matter, you need to do some research. You need to educate yourself. You need to knowledge yourself. And if you say you have black friends, let me tell you something. That doesn't mean absolutely nothing. And honestly, it's crazy because I noticed that there's dark-skinned women that will hate on light-skinned women. And I notice vice versa. Me as an individual, I don't hate on no skin color. My mom is dark skinned, my dad is light skinned. I have family that's darker than me. I have family that's lighter than me. I have family that's closer to my skin complexion. I do not discriminate. I love all shapes, colors, sizes, and everything. And that's what I'm trying to feed out to the world. We all should just love each other individually as a whole, as our own organic self. Forget the color, forget the shape. It's your mind, your body, and your energy that people feed off of. Okay? And I'm about to wrap up this video. I wanted to make this short. It's going on a little bit too long right now. So like I said, Black Lives Matter. Don't try to tell me that you have black friends. You understand, because you don't. When I see you educating yourself, taking initiative to take certain steps to educate yourself and understand what we've been going through, then you can talk to me. Other than that, you don't understand the struggle. You've never experienced it. People don't know what I've personally been through as a black woman. I told you guys a little bit of some stories, little jits here and there. There's more behind the scenes that you guys don't know, and I don't need to share it. You guys know that we're in this together. We should be in this together. Uplifting, empowering, encouraging, educating, coming together as a community, being one, working on ourselves and as a community. Black lives matter, Asian lives matter, Indigenous lives matter. Come together. Let the world know that we're standing together. We're here. And we're gonna succeed. We're gonna strive for greatness. And we will take over because we don't stop. I will tell you something about black people. We don't stop. We don't give up. There is no such thing. Do you know what we've actually physically come from? You guys don't understand. We don't give up. And we're not going to. So let me tell you guys something. This is Life with Natty. I will continue to post videos. I'm going to try my best to keep up with this. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know how you guys feel. And like I said, Black Lives Matter.